My mistake. You guys could not hear me. I apologize for that. So again, I'll reintroduce myself. So my name is Tiffany. Hey guys, I'm here with Royal Puppet Creations, and I make a couple of oh my goodness, now I'm stuttering. Now that the microphone is on, I wasn't doing that before. I make a couple of custom items. I do heat press T-shirts. I do mugs, as you can see. I also do bath and body items, and I also do jewelry. I'm fairly new into the beading game, but I absolutely love beading. Nothing else has caught my attention as much as beading has, especially sewing, because I grew up learning how to sew from back in the day with my grandma. Um, hey D, hey, that's fine. Go ahead. I appreciate you for stopping by. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into this because these rings do take a long time to make. I'm gonna start with one today. Like I said, I'm just seeing how long it's gonna take me to create this, and we'll go from there. So yeah, ooh, I need some music, don't I? Let me put some music on back here. Let me go to YouTube on my other computer. Hold on. I like usually listening to lo-fi when I am working. So lo-fi is mostly just like smooth hip hop beats. It's either that or I'm usually listening to jazz. That's mostly in the morning though when I'm working from home in my day job. But yeah, I'm usually when I'm crafting or anything like that, I'm usually bumping to some lo-fi. So that's what you guys are gonna hear in the background as soon as I get it pulled up. And hopefully I don't get copyrighted. Because I usually try to choose copyright free stuff. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get started with these rings. If you guys follow my social medias, then I'm pretty sure you saw a couple of my rings that I work with. I learned how to do it by using pondo stitching. Pondo stitching is taking beads and putting them in a geometric circle, pretty much, and then connecting that circle to another circle. That's really all pondo stitching is. And then you just connect and connect and connect and go from there. Let me get my cord out the way. I'm gonna try not to bump too much stuff here. Okay. All right, so all I'm doing is going back into that bottom bead. I'm leaving a short tail because we don't need that much of a long one. And this is just going to create my knot. Actually, I lied. I'm going to go back through all four of them. I don't know if y'all caught that, but my tail did come out. So I got to leave a longer one. Hold on. And then as you can see that loop right there? That's going to create a knot. So you don't have to make a knot on the bottom of the ring down here. Boop. Lay down. There we go. So as you can see, it curved. So now I'm just going to go back through these. Secure them. And we're going to make our next loop. going back through where we came from right here. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is make our way back up to the top here so we can create our next loop, our next pondo stitch. Okay, I picked up 4 more beads. Anything I actually wanted to try beading a couple of years ago, but I'm so weird considering the other stuff I do. I have 0 patience for jewelry creating. Listen, I understand, but you know what's crazy? What's crazy is the amount of patience, the same amount of patience that you have for crocheting, sis. I can guarantee you it is the exact same patience you need for this. I can guarantee you that. But I completely understand, because you know what's crazy? I probably wouldn't have the patience for knitting. I'm just going to be honest with you. But I bet you anything it's the same patience as it is for beading. Because, you know, you're using a hook and I'm using a needle. You know what I mean? Okay, so what I did was I went the opposite way of my thread was going. I went back into the other bead to make my loop, and now I'm just securing it. Oh, it does like to move, y'all. It likes to slip out of my hands. I figured it required the same patience. It does. It really does. It really does. Oh, only thing is my hook, my needle isn't as thick as the crochet hooks, and of course the beads aren't thick like crochet hooks. I mean crochet hooks. Oh my goodness, look at me. The crochet yarn. So wait. No, that's right. Okay. Yeah, because I hadn't been through the bottom piece yet. Okay. But yeah. So the only thing is just the size, depending on what you choose to work with. Okay, now I'm going back up to the top so I can create my next pondo stitch. Y'all, it will slip on you. I promise you. You gotta hold on to it. Be careful not to stick yourself. And I got I'm making sure I'm in the right one. I got those little thumb things that the thimbles that you're supposed to use. I cannot. I cannot use those. I gotta make sure I can feel the piece. And the ones I got, they are kind of thick, which is what it's supposed to be, so you don't stick your finger with the needle. But I can't, because I have to feel my piece. If I don't feel my piece, I don't know where it is. I don't know. I don't know. It just does not feel right. Pick up 4 more, and this time I'm gonna show you guys what I did. Oh hey, you fell out. Come here. Okay. Yeah, I got too many. All you need is 4. Okay, so y'all see with my thread? You see where the thread is coming out? We're gonna flip it, turn it around like this so you guys can see. Okay, so you see which way it's going out? We're gonna go put our needle in the opposite way, like that. And my beads aren't fully, they're not round, they're actually a little rectangular, so I keep having to adjust them. You may not have to do that if you're making this, because if your beads are round enough, then they'll fit perfectly as you do this. Where am I? It's tiny. Okay, there we go. What she say? Right, there's some really small ones though for making lace, almost as small as a needle. Ooh! Now that I don't know. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can mess with that one. Have you tried it? Have you tried it like yourself? Do you have any of those that you've actually tested? Okay, we're almost there. Hold on, this looks weird for some reason. Mm, I think I see what happened. Okay, so this is a good learning point. If you have to put your needle back through to undo a stitch, this is why it's so important that you're holding on to your thread, because now I got to make sure my thread didn't get tangled in my beads, or I shouldn't say tangled, but I guess wrapped in my beads, because now I have to undo this stitch. I didn't go the wrong direction. I grabbed onto the wrong bead on the bottom here. So all I'm doing is just going back through my beads. No, I don't have them. I seen someone with them on TikTok and they were really good. But I was like, nah. Look, I understand. I completely understand. Oh my goodness. And you gotta stick to what, not what you know, but you gotta stick to what you know you can handle. I'll say it like that. 'Cause let me tell you something. Not all of us is, not all of us is ready for that type of, that level of, how would you say that? That level of advancement. Let me tell you something. I know I'm not. I know I'm not. Okay, we're back at the bottom. There we go. Loosen that up. Go back through here. Okay, pull that through. Just what I thought. So I think my thread has gotten wrapped down here. So give me a second. Let me see if I can fix this. Yep, I see it. Okay, give me a second. What do you say? I already have wood burning on my list of things I want to do. I want to do that first. Wood burning. Ooh, that sounds interesting. You know what I want to try next? Glass etching. I've seen some projects on it, and I have a friend back in Arkansas who wants to try it because she's got material too to try it. And I'm all like, ooh, I want to try glass etching up here because you know I use heat press on a lot of my on like my mugs and stuff, and I use it on my wine glasses. But if I could etch, it would keep the design from peeling off after a while. So I'm interested in glass etching. I'm not gonna do it anytime soon though. No, I'm gonna get down beading first. Once I feel like I have that down to a good point, then I'll pick up something new. I want to overwhelm myself, you know. Can't do that. Okay, now where am I? Oh, I see what happened. So I told y'all wrong, and I apologize. I'm not supposed to pick up 4 more after you picked up the first one. You're only supposed to pick up 3 because one is being shared. See? Good learning. Good learning. Tell you something. I always want to try glass etching too, but alright, since I go, hopefully I can get YouTube back in rotation. Realize. Absolutely. Absolutely. You go ahead and handle what you gotta go do, and I will talk to you later though. Thank you for stopping by, sis. You too, sis. Okay, we are almost there. This was a good learning tip for me. I immediately died like, let me see, default. I picked up 4 because when we first started, that's how many you pick up, but you're only supposed to pick up 3 because you're sharing one when you're looping. And it's good for if there's people watching that want to learn how to do these stitching and you mess up, you can see how it's undone. You don't have to cut your thread for it or anything. Which is the good part, that you don't have to cut your thread, because thread is especially beading, I mean, it's not that expensive, but you'd hate to waste thread, just like anything else, you know. You just hate to waste it. There we go. Now all I need to do is take one off. That's all I need to do. Okay, and boop, there we go. Okay, now we can go back through. This bottom right here, through the opposite end, pull it through. Oh my god, that looks so much better. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I made that mistake. That's okay though. That's all right. That's okay. I do tend to beat myself up too over small things like that, but I also got to tell myself that it's okay. It's all right. Be careful about knots too, y'all. Especially if you done took the thread through a couple of times, it starts to get tired, like curly and stuff, like the way you do ribbon at Christmas when you take a scissor, rub it down the ribbon, and it gets curly. That's what thread does sometimes. So just be careful and watch out for those knots. Okay. Now we're going back up so we can redo that top pondo stitching, and then we can make the base. This will be just the inside of the ring. I'm gonna cut that tail off in a minute too, so it doesn't get caught anymore. Okay. And the size of these beads, by the way, are 11O seed beads, and I'm using Miyuki. I'm using gold for the inside of it. However, the ring itself is going to be silver, and the top part is going to be yellow and green for St. Patrick's Day. All right. Flip it over so I can get through. Also, for the size of the needle I am using I believe this is a 10, size 10 needle. You want to be sure you're using a pretty small, or I guess I should say thin needle, since you're using such small seed beads, and you may have to go through the seed beads a couple of times. So using a size 10 needle for me especially works best. All right, so can you guys see Pondo? Oh my goodness, the Pondo stitch. All right, now we're gonna get ready and make the base around the ring. What happened to my camera? Why did my camera do that? I was supposed to say it's on charge. Don't do that to me. Let me check the live. There we go. Okay, just wanted to make sure. bitrate slow? Okay. I'll have to fix that after the stream, which won't make a difference by then. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into. Come here, needle. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on the base. Let me see. Do I want to go ahead and make my? I think I do, don't I? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start the. Come on. Put that back. Okay, that went somewhere. I don't know where it went, but I'm gonna close y'all up because if this spills, that's a mess I do not want to pick up. Just throw the whole thing away. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's another thing, working with nails. Okay. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and get started now with the base. So the first thing we're gonna do is create a right. Okay, yeah, see, these beads look bigger. It's just the way they're shaped. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with a right angle weave. Pick up 3 beads. Flip this back around. Okay, we're gonna go through the opposite end like we did when we started the pondo stitching. There we go. This is how you know, because I just thought of something else. I apologize, guys, because I got all the way up here and skipped a whole step. A whole step. So guess what I'm going to have to do? And it happens, this happens, but I'm going to have to take it back down again because I skipped a whole step, y'all, and I apologize. Now, usually at this point, someone would get frustrated and just cut everything, like cut the thread instead of going back through. I really don't want to waste this thread though. Boom. Okay. So I'm going to try not to cut this thread. I am actually going to go back through and undo it. And I hate for you guys to sit here and watch me undo this. But since we are on a live, it's getting a little big. There we go. So how are y'all doing today? And are you a crafter? And if you are, what are you working on right now? I was wondering why it felt like I was skipping a step when I was going back through the beads, and that makes sense. Hold on to the beads this time as I pull them out. There we go. Try to make this quick. Try to. Uh-oh. What did I do? Did I go the wrong way? I did. I apologize again, y'all. I want to thank you for your patience while I work through this. See what I did. So you guys have seen me undo this twice now. The trick I've learned to make sure that your thread doesn't like get twisted and on the inside is to hold the thread apart from the rest of the thread. That way it doesn't get twisted. Then I found out that if it does happen to get twisted, if you pull it enough to the point where you can see which part of the thread it's twisted into, you may be able to save it. Okay, hold on. I see it. Oh, come back here while I got you open. There we go. That does not. That does not look like it worked. Maybe it was the wrong side. Let me try something. That's what I thought. So it is in. Okay. Now if it comes down to it, I will cut it and then just get a whole new thread to work with. Because it is possible that I've gone through it too many times to the point where hmm. Okay, hold on. It is possible that I've gone through it too many times to the point where the thread is entangled. and I may not be able to see. Let me see if I can find you here. Mm-hmm. Yep, found it. Okay. We're safe. We are safe. Good, I don't have to cut it. All right. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I like it when you just give yourself a little time and you'll figure it out. This really does take an immeasurable amount of patience. It really does. And y'all seen when it happened. It happened as soon as I said, let me see if I can do this quick. Nope. You cannot do this quick. You literally have to take your time with it. It's not something you can speed through. See, it got under that thread there. Boom. Okay. Then all I gotta do, then we'll be back to where we should be and what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so now what I was supposed to do, and I'm actually gonna have to actually go back through these as well to undo what I did by going through them a second time without adding the beads in, because that's what I was supposed to do. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to get used to this. I'm going to get used to going live and being able to chat and pay attention to what I'm doing, multitask, right? I'm going to be able to. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Almost there. Uh-oh. You got caught in where you shouldn't be. Mm-mm. Come back. I'm not ready to cut the tail off yet, especially since I had to go back through and fix what I did. Okay. I think I gotta go through one more, right? Yes. Okay. All right. Now, I apologize. We are back. Okay. So what I was supposed to do is in between each of the beads of the pondo stitch, I was supposed to add another bead in here. So yeah, let's do that now, shall we? And then that's how you go through each of the beads again, because you're adding a new bead in. So glad I didn't get all the way into it and then figure that out, which would have been hard, which is why I was looking at it like, wait a minute, this doesn't look right. And again, these are all 11 O's. So they fit right into one another as I'm adding them in there. Where'd that tail go? Okay, no, never mind. It's fine. Okay, now this looks and feels better. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're gonna get back to the top. I can't get over that. You live and you learn. I won't do it again now that I know that what I've done wrong, you know? So now we're going to pick up the 3 gold ones again. And now that really makes sense. Pull that tail out. Tail got caught in there. Boom. Okay. Actually, now that I know I've gotten it in there and it's not going anywhere, I'm actually going to cut this tail off. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't need it anymore. And then since we're sharing that silver one right there, we don't need it. Or we don't need one next to it. So we can just sew right next to the, we can sew into the gold one and then add the next silver. Boom. Come on back. Come on back. I like that piano. That was nice. Wait a minute. Oh, don't need one, huh? Just sew right into here. Which would make sense. Sorry, guys. Which would make sense as to why I was adding 4 in the beginning. See, my brain was telling me. You need to add 4 right here. You need to add 4. I was all like, I know I need to add 4. Then I added 4 and it didn't look right. And I was like, wait. So there is supposed to be one more gold one here. Okay. And it's not like I ain't did these before. I promise you I have done these before. I think it really is just because I'm on live and I do get stage fright, even if it's just, you know what I mean? Even if it's just a live where I'm not actually in front of people, I still get, still get a little nervous. But we're here, and as long as you guys are having patience with me, which I greatly appreciate, if so. Because it's 4 and 3. That's the pattern. 4 and 3. 4 and 3. See, now that looks like it's supposed to. That is wild to me that I missed it like that. I missed the mark. I apologize for that. Now we're going to make our way back up to the top. Okay. All right. Jeez. Finally. Yeah, because all I need is 4 and then I'm done with the gold, so. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Where'd he go? Okay. 4. And they love to pop when you try to put the needle in there. Yeah, they love to pop away. That gets irritating a little bit. Did you guys have your water today to try to stay hydrated? Oh, I be trying to stay hydrated, y'all. It is a bit of a struggle for me, which is funny because I love water. Absolutely love water. I think I'm gonna try and do some fruit fusing and vegetable fusing like I used to a couple of years ago. But yeah, I love water. Uh-oh. Come back. Come back. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Y'all, I live in an apartment. My door is literally right next to the door, the back exit door where everybody goes in and out of. And y'all, let me tell you something. I hear more stomping and running down the steps. It's like teenagers live here, I promise you. But they're all grown folks. They're all adults. There's no kids in the building. Oh, wait, is there? No, there's no kids here. There's no kids in this building, right? But the way these people run down the steps or run up the steps or whatever, yeah, it gets pretty racketing. I don't know if racketing is a word, or if I'm using, if it is a word, if I'm using it in the right sense. But yeah, it can get pretty loud. Like today, we had some people moving out. There was no need for them to be banging and booming down the steps the way they were. Like, I understand shit's heavy. Excuse me. So I understand stuff's heavy, but there's no need. There was no need. Okay, now we are back. That looks a lot better than what I had before, because now you can actually see that it is in fact a pondo stitch. I don't know what I had created before. Maybe I should go back. Not like here, but okay, anyway. So now we are going to create. We are going to create corners, and we're going to put some beads in between, and we're going to create our right angle weaves. That's what we're going to do. Over here, we're going to grab a bead. Come back here, please. I know what you're saying. You're probably saying, why don't you just pour them out instead of sticking your needle in there? And you're right. You're so totally right. And I'm gonna need a lot of silver for this ring, so might as well pour out a good line of them here. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, we're gonna get started with our side and our base here. It's going to be 1 on the corner for now and 2 in the middle. And I'll show you what I mean. So we just did the 1 on the corner like that. Then we're going to grab 3 to make our right angle weaves. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go in the opposite way just like we did the pondo stitching. Like so. And that creates our right angle weave like that. This time we're not going to go back through them like we did the pondos, because there's already going to be so much going on with these, I promise. So I'm just trying to make sure. Okay. And the only reason why we're doing 1 on the corners is because it's going to end up curving, and that's what we want. Okay, so now we're going to do 2 in between here. I promise y'all this is going to go a lot better than it was in the beginning, because now I got the small pieces out the way. And now we're going to do 3 again to do the right angle. Make sure it doesn't wrap around your other right angle weave here. And then adjust it, because it likes to twist. Okay. See how that's coming together. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more in the middle. I gotta share my live real quick. I didn't do that in the beginning. And then now I'm gonna get ready and cut this tail off as soon as I make this right angle weave, because we don't need it anymore. Not that we needed it before, to be honest with you. It was just in my way. Oh. Going back through the one we came out of. If I can get in there. Boom, there we go. I'm gonna stop and check the health of the stream too in a minute. Being a game streamer has really taught me a lot about checking the health of my stream and stuff. Because sometimes it can freeze, sometimes I'll be doing a whole live and nothing will be going on inside the live, you know, like nothing will be moving. So okay, so it looks like it's doing okay. My bit rate is still kind of low. But other than that, it says my status is in good connection. So that's okay. We're good then. We're good. I don't need a full screen exit. Okay, if that's the case, then we'll keep it moving. Oh, let me share the stream real quick. Let people know, because people won't know that you're... Oh my goodness, seriously? Hold on. People don't know you're live. You don't tell them you're live, you know what I mean? Oh, the song said it's not its business, y'all. Okay, now let's see if I can share my live real quick. Facebook. No, it won't share the pages. That's fine. Copy the link and say... Oh my goodness, can I spell? There we go. Oh my god, I love that piano. That was so beautiful. Okay. Alright. So this is cool. That's okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay. All right. It looks good. So that's good. All right, cool. Let's move on. I won't hold y'all anymore with a pause. Okay. Scissors. I need scissors. I need scissors. I need scissors. Give me a second. I need scissors to cut this tail off. I don't just want to use any scissors. I need a nice clean cut. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're going to pull our other thread to the side. Cut off this tail. Boom. Uh-oh. Cut off this tail. Oh, come on. After I just said I need a clean cut. There we go. I was gonna say, don't do that to me, please. And I'm gonna grab a swig of water. Because you gotta stay hydrated out here. Ooh. Alright. Alright, now that we did that, we cut off the tail. Let's go ahead and finish this. So I'm putting one into the corner, to the top up here. I'm gonna do my right angle weave. One, two, three. So if you're just tuning in, I am making a St. Patrick's Day ring, beaded ring. It's gonna look like my other beaded rings that I've made. If you've seen them, that I've been posting on my Instagram. If you're not following me on my Instagram yet, be sure you hit my Instagram up at Royal Purple Creations. But yeah, it's gonna look like those using Pondo stitching. Gold is in the base. The silver, the ring is going to be silver though. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Right angle weave. Oh my goodness, I can't see. There we go. There we go. Then we're going to pick up 2 for the in the middle of the base to go into the next one. And I'm sorry I keep pushing or pulling back out of the camera. I apologize. It's because these beads are small and I'm trying to see my way into the bead without poking myself. I'm going to pick up 3 for the right angle weave. Going back through the one we came out of. Pull it, make sure it's tight, but not too tight, right? But just tight enough. Not too tight to the point where you want it bunched, but tight enough to the point where you don't see spaces. That makes sense. Where am I at? Oh, I need my 3. Okay, we're on the corner now, so we need one. Go in here, make our top right angle weave up here. Go back through the base. Okay, now what we're gonna do is add a top corner. So then when the beads fold up, there's a bead in the middle. So when these fold up, there'll be a, I can't I can't show you right now, but these will fold up because they'll sit up like it's hugging the beads that's gonna be on top. And then there'll be a corner piece in between there, so it'll look squared off. So we're gonna add that by picking up another 11 note and coming into the next one past it. Oh my gosh. What happened? Where is it? Okay, hold on. Why are you looped? There we... Or not. Okay, what's going on? See how it knotted up on me? And then don't panic. Just pull it apart like I did and the knot will come out on its own. So now we're going to go through the base of the beads that we added to get to each corner so we can add the corner bead in there. Okay. Is there anybody that holds their breath when they're, they feel like they gotta hold their breath when they're concentrating? I have that habit bad. Real bad. Not to the point where I'd pass out or anything, but I can tell my breathing is really shallow. Alright, did we make it back? We made it back. Okay, so once we make it back to the base of the right angle weave, in between this one and this one, you see that space right there? That's where our next bead goes. So we're going to pick up another 11O, go through the base. And I feel like it's starting to curve already. So that means we did what we were supposed to do. Okay, pick up a bead. Where am I? Okay, yep. Go in there. And we're gonna start making our way back down the line. Okay, we're almost to the last corner. Oh, yep, right here. We are right there. Oh, it came out. Hold on. Boom. Okay. All right, we're ready to attach our... Oh, don't get caught. Ready to attach our last. We are ready to attach our last corner. And we're putting it inside the bead that goes past it. Pulling that down. Boom. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're good. We're good, right? I thought I felt it wrap. It didn't wrap. No, okay, I thought it wrapped, but it didn't. Okay. Alright, cool. Cool. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is make our way. I'm gonna go one more time into this base here. Wait, are we? Are we gonna? Or are we? No, yeah. Right. Go back into the base and make our way up to the top. Yep, that's right. Okay, so we're gonna go back through the base of that 3 of the right angle weave. Then we're gonna flip it because now we're gonna make our way to the top of that right angle weave. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's time to put the top beads on. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we made it. It's amazing for me to see me come to the big part that I feel like, you know, this ring is what, or you know, what my project is about. It amazes me, to be honest. I'm being completely honest with myself, because it's like, oh my goodness, I did it. Anybody else feel like that? They just feel accomplished once they get to a certain part in their project. Okay, so right angle weave time. Okay, so now the ring is going to be okay, when I first started this, I thought all yellow and then the green in the middle. But now I'm thinking all green with yellow in the middle. Okay. Dang, y'all. Dang. Maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll do all green with yellow in the middle. Wonder how that's gonna look. Let's try it out. Since the clover, I did not need that many. It's a clover. It's gonna, well, it's, I mean, obviously design isn't gonna represent a clover. It's just the colors that represent. Okay. All right. The ideas are pumping through my head, y'all. They are just pumping through my head. So we're gonna pick up, these are 4mm fire polish beads, or rondelles I should call them. They're 4mm. They work best when it comes down to making something that works with 11 O's. Something else you can use are the bicone beads, the 4mm bicones. I'm using round, and I use 4mm. You can also do 6. I have done a ring with 6mm. They work pretty fine as well. So, but that's the biggest. I haven't done like an 8. So anyway, I'm at the top of my right angle weave. Picked up my 4mm, and I'm gonna go into the next top of this right angle weave here. And what we're gonna do I guess I can always do two of them. Not in the live today, but because I'm really thinking about the yellow and green now instead of the green and yellow. I'm gonna play with it, see what I can come up with. But we're gonna do the outside first. So I'm just picking up 4mm, and I am going into each of the top right angle weaves. And as you can see, I love using the sparkly ones. They shine best with the rings and earrings. I mean, they shine best with the jewelry, period, but again, I apologize if I continue to go off camera when I'm doing this. That's not my intention. Okay, we're almost there. One more. Then I'm going to show you how we're going to do the middle here. Alright, so now that's how it looks after it's curved. See that? Isn't that is so beautiful? I'm so excited for this. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to hit up the middle pieces here. Okay. I think that would look nice with the yellow in the middle. Oh, that's going to be super cute. Okay. Now, I'm going to start with green for the first top middle. And now we're not even going to use the 8 O's, I mean the 11 O's anymore. Now we're just using the straight beads to sew through. So I picked up a 4. That was the wrong thing to do. Hold on. Just realized what I did. Just realized what I did. It wasn't time to pick up this bead yet. Well, I was about to freestyle. Got music in my blood. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is go through the 4mm that's already on the ring. Now we're going to put our thread back through the one we picked up before, or if you hadn't picked it up yet. Then we're going to go into the one beside it over here. This way. See, I knew I went off camera. I'll go this way. Boom. Like that. Doing that is going to pull it down into the middle there. Like so. Like that. Then you're going to go back through here. Because now we got to secure it. Back through the one you just put on. I'm trying so hard not to go off camera. I apologize. And then we're going to go down into this one so we can pull up the next one. It is going to be flimsy for a bit. Okay, so then it lays like that. Okay, now we're going to put our piece in the middle. Now, that's a 10. Let me see. This is an 8. I wonder if this is too big to put in there. Okay, so I have an 8 here that I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it and see how this looks. Ow, I'm poking myself. I may do something else if this doesn't look. So it is going to open it a bit. And what I like about this yellow bead is that it's got a little bit of green in it. Go back through the middle, the top middle. I think it's too big. If anything, I would have definitely needed either another 4, but I want to make it stand out. So the largest I would need is a 6. So the 8 is way too big. Way too big. Uh-oh, it's getting wrapped. Okay, yeah, it got wrapped. A second. Dang. Okay. So that's fine. I'll just use this one. Will just be a small ring. I'll use another 4mm because I don't have. At least I don't think so. Let me check real quick. I don't think I have a 6mm yellow. 6mm. 6. Yeah, that's right. 6mm yellow. This 8 is way too big to go inside this ring. Way too big. Dang. Darn. I don't want to use any regular chip. Let me see. Let me check one more area. Nope. I don't have a lot of yellow. Darn. Okay. That's fine. I will just use 4mm yellow. That's what it's gonna have to be. Come on. And these are bicones. Come on. Focus in. This is a bicone bead. I know this will definitely work. Okay. So now make sure it's pulled tight so the beads don't look loose. Okay. Now we're gonna go in here. Go through the middle here. That looks better. That bicone looks better. Okay. That's fine then. But see, that's why I think that's why I was gonna originally do yellow and green, because I have 6 mil beads for the green, but I don't have 6 mil beads for the yellow. So we're just going back down the same pattern we did the top way. This time going back through here. Well, not this time, but going back through here to secure you in. And going down into the next green. Picking up a green here. Green rondelle. Yeah, that's right. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Okay. All right, let that lay. Go into the middle. down. It does move a little quicker once you're up here dealing with the bigger ones. I can tell you that. That's looped. We don't want that looped. Okay. All right. Middle. Stuck myself, sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then down into this one. And over to this one. So it all loops back around. Boom. Okay, now I know I have my hands and my fingers in the way. Not exactly, but somebody will like it. Because not exactly what I was hoping for. It's because the small one, it's because the middle is small for me. But hey, it's okay. It's all right. Okay, so now I'm going to secure it and go around. Going into the 11 O's as well. Because I want a nice stiff ring. I don't want it to be, you know, too, too loose. So I'm just going, wait, let me make sure where I came out at. Okay. So now I'm just going into here. I just went into the 11-0 and the 8. Wow, the 11-0 and the 8. The 11 and the 4. And again, I'm going into the 11 and the 4. I'm actually not going to go into the 11 down there, but I am going to go around to this 4 and secure the other side. Then we can move on. Looks like I got a text from my mom. I have to answer that real quick. Be sure to take breaks too, y'all. If you're beading and you've been beading for a while, when you're, you know, sitting down or whatever, be sure to take a break. You're allowed that. This project ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. Look at that. Look at that. That's the back. And then boom, our front. This is pretty. Okay, I kind of like where this is going. I like where this is going. Okay, so now we're gonna. Oh wait, no, I just said take a break, didn't I? Okay, let me take a break. Take a break. Break my hands real quick. Oh, text my mom too, cause now y'all know how moms are. Tiffany, how come you ain't text me, girl? How you ain't text me? My arm gonna be in the way. Some water. What y'all gonna cook for dinner tonight? Well, depending what time it is where you are. All right, y'all. All we gotta do is make the what is that thing called? The band. Oh my goodness. All we gotta do is make the band, and the band is gonna go fairly quick because all it is a bunch of right angle weaves with some beads down each side of those right angle weaves. So, and I'm gonna probably make it to fit. Where's my ring sizer? Is it in my toolbox? It might be in my toolbox. Give me a second. I think it's in my toolbox. Let me go check the toolbox. It was not in my toolbox. That's not a good thing. Let me see. Where did it go? That's wild. Okay, well then that's fine. I will use it some other time. Right now, I'm probably going to make my size ring, which is a 9. No, I'm sorry, an 8. So we'll do that. We'll just make it a size 8, and then maybe, because I think the regular size is about a 6 or a 7. So yeah. Make wired rings too, y'all. Can y'all see this? Probably gonna make a dark green one. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on the band. I did my break. We can put these away. I don't need these anymore. But I am gonna need plenty of that silver. Plenty of that high-ho silver out there. Okay, put you back. Don't need you anymore right now. I am gonna make another one tomorrow, or probably tonight. I won't go live with that one, but I'm gonna do the yellow and green and see how that looks. Cause I really am curious, and I'm gonna do the small yellow, but I'm gonna do a let me show y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that size, which is 6. So to blow in the middle, because that's what I've done with a couple of my other rings, and they turned out like really cute. Let's see if I got one to show y'all. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all seen it. If you like, again, you know, if you follow me on my Instagram, and if not, go do that. But yeah, you see that? That's a 6 surrounded by 4s, and this is my unity ring for I made it for Black History, but I'm obviously gonna keep this in my stock. This is definitely gonna be more for just Black History Month. You know, this is gonna be a Kwanzaa ring. This is just a unity ring, period, point blank. That's red, black, and green. You know, so this is definitely staying. Something like this is gonna be, obviously, it's just gonna be for, you know, for season, but this is staying. This is definitely staying. Absolutely. And I did the same thing with this one. This one is 4 millimeters, and I know that the pink is super clear, so all you see is thread, but it's 4 millimeters surrounding a 6. Yeah, see, that was way too. That was probably a 10 then. That wasn't even an 8. But yeah, and I love the pickup of a bigger stone in the middle. I don't know, it just makes it pop to me. I don't know. So, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the band. I'm gonna actually pour out a few more silver because we're definitely gonna need it. Spread that out so it'll be easier to pick up. All right, and let's get started so I can, you know, let you guys go on with your day or your night. Some of you probably already left already. But before you leave, I hope you smash that like button. When I smash it, don't break the like button. But I hope you press that like button. Let me know you enjoyed the video. I will be doing more lives, you guys, so you guys can see me make more things as I get ready for my markets throughout the year. And just for stuff I want to add into my shop. Oh. Oh no. Oh, you were just laying down here. How did you get that dang tangled? Okay, hold on. We gotta fix this now. Just give me a second. Oh, come on. Don't. Okay, just be gentle with it. Just be gentle with it. We'll figure out what happened here. Looks like it wanted to go the way of the ring, but why? Sometimes, whew, okay. Sometimes all you gotta do is just, and it'll come right out. Okay, so the right angle weave we made, we're gonna go down the right angle weave. So we're gonna go through the, oh my goodness, we're gonna go through the top. Make our way down. Really? Why are you so loose right there? This is why it's important for you to make sure you're always pulling, because now I see loose thread and I don't want loose thread. Okay, so we've made it down to the bottom of the right angle weave. We are actually going to hit the because we have to make a right angle down in here. Let me see how I did it on the other ones, just so I can make sure I'm doing this the same on all of them. Yeah. Wait. Okay, so I see what I did. Yeah, you do, because you need. So we're gonna get into the bottom base down here. And it may be a little difficult because you're gonna have other beads around it. It's gonna be gone through a couple of times with thread. So just get in there the best you can. There we go. So I got in there. Another reason why I say you need a size 10 needle is for times just like this. Come on. Wiggle it through. And try not to use pliers depending on what kind of needles you got, because I was using pliers to help pull my needle through. Yeah, a couple times it broke, so yeah. 1, 2, 3. This is going to be difficult because it's already so in there. It's already tightly in there. And I just went through it with more thread. About to go through it one more time with more thread. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Because I don't want to break anything. Because you can break your seed beads too. They can definitely pop out if the thread in there gets too tight. I may have to get my thimble to help me push through here. Ooh, okay. But that butt end though, hold on. But that butt end though. Okay, alright. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Come on. I don't want to have to go get my pliers, y'all. I do not want to break my... And it happened just the way I thought it was going to happen. It happened just the way I thought it was freaking going to happen. It broke. I just said I didn't want to break anything. Wow. Okay, y'all, it broke. The 8-0 that was holding it, I'm sorry, the 11-0 that was right in here holding it broke. It's gone. So all that work I just put into it, and all them times I kept taking it down and putting it back up there, it's officially for naught. It's officially for naught because you can't like just add a 8 or 11-0 in there. I keep wanting to call them 8-0s. You can't just add an 11-0 in there. It won't work. And now it's out of pocket. It's out of pattern. It's legit out of pattern because now there's nothing there holding it. You know what I mean? Wow. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I have to stop because all my thread is in here. There's nothing I can do but cut this thread off and take it apart. And this happens. This happens sometimes. Wow. It's almost like it wasn't meant for me to make this, y'all, because of how many things were going on or how many things are going wrong. Okay, no worries. No worries. So we won't table this. I really am gonna have to cut the thread off and just take it apart. So it's not like I can say, oh, I can fix this and come back to it later. No, no. Unfortunately, it's gone. It's gone. Let me put my things back. Thankfully, only one seed bead broke, so I can save the rest of my seed beads. But that's unfortunate that one bead can pretty much ruin the rest of your project. I am going to do some research and see what happens. Like, so if my seed bead breaks, if that is something that can be like fixed inside of the whatchamacallit, inside of the project itself. I don't think so, because depending on where it broke at, right, it's gonna depend on, there it is. It's gonna depend on I'm sorry, I didn't mean to slam tape. I'm really not upset. I am sad that it broke, but I'm not like angry. I'm not like, like anything like that. Cause it is what it is. It just, oh, okay, yeah. The universe said to stop, so I'm gonna follow what the universe has to say, and I'm gonna stop this live and take this apart, or I can take it apart on the live. Show y'all what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna cut my thread. My scissors must need to be sharpened. These are the second pair of scissors that have gone dull on me like that. And I'm just gonna start taking it apart. And I may have to cut a couple of times through the thread because I tightened it pretty well to the point where the thread should not come out so easily. Just shows you how well the piece was being put together. I'm just going through and lifting up the thread. Again, probably not something I have to do. Like I said, I probably could just go through and cut the thread up. There's no need in saving it. You know what I mean? I can't believe I was just attacked like that by my own camera, my own. Wow. Who out there attacking me like that? I need to make sure I am spiritually protected by the grace of the universe. I would not allow anybody to attack me like this and my project that I'm working on, or projects that I may be working on at the time. And it could just be that, it just wasn't meant to be. Just wasn't meant to be. I can see and feel the looseness. This is incredible. Yeah, I'm just gonna get my scissors. Not these, because they're way too big to fit in there. but I'm just gonna go through with my scissors and start cutting. I should have known when I first started. When I was when I had messed up the pondo stitching the first time around, which is funny because usually when I mess up something, I get embarrassed and I will just turn everything off. I'm like, you know what, I'm out of here. You know, because it's like, why am I continuing this live? It's even like right now, it's like, why am I continuing this live? Taking apart something I was working so hard on. Excited to show you guys, you know, my pieces I make. Maybe it was just this piece though. Like I said, it was just the energy around this piece just wasn't right. Come on, you don't want to. Now you don't want to come in peace. Come in peace. Now you don't want to come apart. You sat there. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere in the jewelry process of taking it down. Ooh. Yeah. All right, you guys don't have to sit here and watch me take it down. I am going to end the live and we will do something else. I will come back tomorrow with something else. I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe I will get started on it, get to the band. Like maybe I'll restart this, get to the band, then start the live from making the band. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll do that. So, all right, guys, I want to thank you guys for having patience with me and working with me while I tried to make this ring. It unfortunately did not come to pass. So I'm either going to try it again or I am going to attempt something entirely different, you know, so we'll see. But this is Tiffany with Royal Purple Creations. Royal Purple Creations. Why did I just run all my title together? This is Tiffany with RPC. I want to thank you guys again for joining me to this live. Don't forget to hit that like button. Be sure to share with your friends. And I'm probably going to post a short of me working, getting to the thread in the 8 and the seed and when it breaks. So that's the short. That's probably going to come from here. All right. I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Peace.